Alison, congratulations on another SCAC Women's Cross Country Runner of the Week honor.
Thank you so much, Danielle.
Of course, a big weekend for Colorado College and for you at the Paul Short Run. You finished 12th individually among a stacked field of Division III competitors. So from your perspective, what are your thoughts coming away from that race with yet another personal best?
Yeah, obviously I'm very happy with it. I think the whole goal of going into that race was to try to get personal best, try to put myself out there, and put our team out there with some of the nation's best. And I'm really happy with the way it went. Yeah.
Well, when you joined us in the preseason, obviously this was one that Coach focused in on when we were talking during media days, because this was a chance to head east and maybe see some different competition than the normal folks that you guys are seeing day to day.
Mm-hmm.
And so being at this event, what did it provide from that competition standpoint, being able to go up against so many other ranked teams in the mix?
Yeah, well, I think normally at this point in the season we are having our home meet. Our home meet was a week earlier than it usually is. So at this point in the season, getting that competition at a big race is completely intentional. We're going out there trying to see how we mix with the more higher ranked teams, other teams from the East Coast. You know, as you said, we don't see the East Coast schools a lot, so the whole point of going out here was to get that competition, see where they are, see where we're at compared to them, and also help our national rankings and help us get back to nationals this year.
Well, Will mentioned it, so I wanted to ask you about this as well. But obviously, heading east, a little bit of a different change for you guys. And so what are the challenges that come with that inherently, going to a different time zone, kind of getting out of your routine? And what are some of the ways that you kind of combat that to stay locked in and focused?
Yeah, well, I think personally, when I travel to the East Coast, I never really think about the time difference until it gets dark, and I think it's supposed to be 6 p.m., but it's 8 p.m. I think for us, we just stay intentional with making sure that we eat meals at regular intervals and stuff like that, and making sure that we get a ton of sleep. Coming down to sea level, you get that sea level sleep that we talk about a lot here. Try to sleep as much as we can. And with the race being at 1 p.m., it was a bit later than usual, but it was helpful to remind ourselves that with a 1 p.m. race, it was technically 11 o'clock here. So, yeah.
So sometimes it can work in your favor.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, having had so much success already so far this season, a couple of tune-ups left before getting to championships, regionals, etc. What's the focus here as you're closing in so that you can finish strong?
Yeah, I think the focus here is consistency. I think we're having another more difficult week of workouts this week, really building up until SCAC and having that great conference meet. Ideally, the goal is for us to be conference champions again, go through regionals, place well at regionals, and make it to nationals as a team. And I think the major goals are consistency, making sure that we're staying healthy and maintaining good habits, while also having fun and being competitive.
All fantastic goals, Alison. Congratulations on all the success so far this season, and best of luck the rest of the way.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Danielle.